Welcome back to another episode of the TEP. This is episode 106. 106, man. Yeah, I'm back. I was gone for a little bit. This is your boy Jew. Across the table, I got my brother Ed. How you doing?
Oh, good, man. I'm good.
Yeah.
Sun shining.
I feel good outside, man.
Yeah. I really had a fire day, truth be told. You know, like you got one of them days where everything just worked in your favor.
Like you were just getting a good roll, huh?
Oh, yeah, like everything was just working in my favor today, man.
Okay.
Just everything was working in my favor. We got, the infamous busy season that I talk about all the time is coming up, and we got our assignments on who we gonna be working with, and
okay,
it's an assignment you really don't want. And I didn't really want it, and I didn't get that, and then we went out as a group to eat, because we normally eat for people's birthdays, but during the busy season, everybody can't just leave the office at the same time.
Yeah, that makes sense.
No,
yeah.
And then too, the hour normally be a little looser on, when you go out as a group it's really more so about an hour and a half, 2 hour.
Yeah.
And we can't do that during busy season.
Heck no.
So
Heck no.
Everybody who got a birthday between now and July
got celebrated.
We celebrated today.
Okay.
And
it's like a family.
Yeah. And then so we was there, and it was just a burger place, nothing crazy, and everybody the food didn't come out in the order, because it was one of them places where you got to go up to the little touch screen and order your food.
Okay.
But nobody food the way, and like I said, it was just a burger place, so it wasn't nothing where
fancy.
You could get something wild that's gonna take longer to prepare.
Right.
But people food didn't come out in the order in which they ordered it. It was very sporadic, because it was a nice little group, about 10, 12 of us, and
okay,
they only had 2 kiosks before you can place your order. So we seen the order in which people placed
it was them two. But
it came out super sporadic. The last person to order got their food first, and then it was all over the place. So I'm just sitting there calmly, I'm not just starving, because I typically go to lunch at 2, and we went to eat at 11 something.
Oh, so you was already above.
I'm not even hungry yet, really. Yeah. So I'm just chilling. We sat outside enjoying the nice weather, because today is a really nice day.
Yeah, very nice day.
And then people getting their food. Okay, cool. People getting their food.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, it's kind of coming out at a steady pace, so it's nothing to fret about.
Right.
Then I noticed at some point it's only a few of us. Then they got their food, and then I'm just sitting there waiting, still chilling, waiting. Again, I'm not really that hungry anyway, so I ain't really pressed.
Right.
Then too, I ain't gonna act. I ain't gonna act. I'm gonna just.
You ain't gonna cut up.
Yeah, I'm gonna chill anyway. So even if I got the impulse to not, but So then, bro, dang near people finishing up their food.
Getting the last bite.
Yeah. Edward, you hadn't got your food yet? No.
No.
And then it got to one point, you always got those motherly types at your job that just, they just that.
They just got it.
She went to go ask hey, he still ain't got his food yet.
Right.
And then it was so funny, about an hour, everybody was pretty much done. Finally, my food came out. And then, my thing is too, I'm not an impatient man, but if you're going to make me wait a long time,
let it be.
It need to be sizzling hot, fresh.
Yeah.
Not so much. The burger was warm, and the fries was lukewarm.
Oh, no.
So I was
there.
just But at that point, everybody was dang near done eating. So at this point, I'm just okay, let me just eat.
Yeah, so you can get on.
So I don't want to be what's holding everybody up.
Yeah.
Because we had a meeting to do at 1:30, and it was getting close. So I was, that's why I say we had been there for a while, and I still hadn't got my food. So I was okay, let me just.
That's a good, 2.5 hours.
Move along so I don't be the reason. So I ate, and I had got my receipt sent to me via text, which I normally say no receipt, but for some reason today I was I don't know, just get it.
Just hit the button.
Yeah, so I got it. And then they had text me and asked me for a review.
Oh heck no!
I was okay, big bet. That's all I needed.
Big bet.
I was I ain't gonna cause a scene.
Just give me a space
outwardly, but I'm a.
You can air your grievances.
Yeah. Oh boy, I went in. I had a mean paragraph typed up and stuff, and then I guess they had read it. Because this is a relatively newer restaurant, so they be more self-conscious or more aware of bad reviews. Because you know, when you don't got a lot of reviews, a bad review can really skew your overall rating.
Yeah, and it'll deter people.
Yeah, so the owner came out. He's like, hey man, Edward, right? And I was like, yeah. And he was like, man, I'm sorry. I know, heard your food came out like really late and stuff. I'm gonna get you a free dessert. I'm sorry about that. I was like, okay, no worries. Like we was literally getting ready to leave, and I was like, and everybody was like, because like I said, I was like one of the the last person to finish. Everybody was like, hey, you. It was like I was like, okay, I'm ready to go. I was like, I've waited for this,
right?
And they started laughing. It was like, yeah, it would have made more sense if they would have bought the dessert out when they said that.
Yeah, like now you got me wait
longer.
Yeah, you got
me
waiting for something else.
I was like, no. I was like, it's free, but I don't want to wait any longer. And
you just
it was
leave.
so crazy when he like bought it out. Like we was getting up to go. I was like, they was like, hey, you didn't want to wait for yours? I was like, I waited long enough and been patient. I'm not about to wait longer for something I didn't ask for. Then you didn't even give me an option like, hey, do you want what do you want? You just was gonna bring me something, so I really don't not as interested.
Then you ain't giving me a chance to pick what dessert, huh?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I didn't get an option.
Then what you said dessert? Like, that could be a cookie.
I've been, I was, I enjoyed a good sweet, but then that Lent when I did, gave up sweets for Lent, man, I just hadn't really went back.
Yeah, it ain't really
like I used to eat something like not in a large capacity, but I'll like pop because I got like a jar of like Starburst jelly beans. I normally eat 3 or 4 at lunch. I would eat a small amount, but I would eat a few every day during lunch. But now I literally just kind of got used to not eating them. And
so you just
because how you used to have it like, well, you're not a big sweet guy, but you know, like if you start eating sweets, you be like, normally you'd be like, I want something sweet.
Yeah.
I curbed myself of having that desire. But so I was like, okay, well, let's just go. And then as we was leaving, like we literally up walking, he come out and he handed it to me. He's like, oh, okay, well, here's your dessert. I was like, okay, cool. And we just happened to be standing and chatting. And then he came and bought me a little to-go box. And then I was like, okay, well, cool, appreciate you. It was some like churro thingies and that was love. And then like, as we was driving back to work, like I said, I got the email. I had got the receipt text to me, and then I got like another notification saying that they had voided it, like they didn't charge me for my bill.
Okay.
Like, oh, nice.
There you go.
So yeah, man, that just worked out for me. Like I said, I didn't get the bad assignment group that I didn't want. Good weather today.
Yeah.
Feeling good.
Traffic.
Yeah.
Just traffic.
Pretty good, nothing bad. It was a good day, man. Just a good day. It feel good. Have a good weekday, man. Especially, I having to get back to 5-day work weeks. I got back in therapy this week too.
Oh, you went back?
Yeah, I went back Monday.
That's
probably helped me too.
Was this need based or just
need based?
Okay, I
feel like I don't know.
That is so mature.
I think me is like.
That is so mature.
I think for me, it's kind of like how I go to the chiropractor once a month.
Okay.
Like it ain't like It's like you almost. It's like you try to like.
Yeah.
No, I needed it this time, but I said like. I think I'm always go to therapy like once a month, like I do my chiropractor.
You just need that check in,
or it's like to keep stuff in line. You don't want to wait for stuff to get like all the way
off kilter.
It's like
off the track.
You know what I'm saying? Just to like keep stuff in line. Like, so I think I'm gonna just me, I'm gonna just probably go to therapy once a month.
Same person.
Yeah. But I think I'm gonna just go to therapy. Like I'm gonna like not ever just stop going completely. Like,
that's actually good.
Like just go once a month. They take my insurance too, so it ain't like I'm.
Yeah, it ain't like you just.
I don't really have an excuse, but I think I'm a. But I'm gotta go. Yeah, I'm going back because, like I say, I felt like I didn't go for so long, so now it's just,
yeah.
It's interesting though now, like how far we've come. Because at first it was like I was literally working through like traumas and stuff. Now it's more so just talk therapy.
Just maintain.
Because like when I went to therapy, I had only ever saw therapy from movies. So I'm thinking you sit on the couch and just tell your problems, and then you get like a passive aggressive response. But it wasn't like that at all. But now it is to that point. Because like I say,
because now you're at that point.
That's a type of therapy. It's called talk therapy, and it's like I'm really just coming to you to unbiased opinion. But you're going to ask me a question to lead to my self-discovery.
Yeah.
Because that's how my therapist is. He don't never like, and I think that's how I need it. Where it's like, you don't tell me what to do. You just like,
you just don't give
get me to the point for my self-realization.
Yeah. You make your own solution.
Yeah. But you walk me to that point. You know,
then he just let you go.
It's like he lead me to the water.
Yeah.
Ultimately, I got a drink.
Yeah.
But he gonna get me.
He show
there.
you where it's at though.
Yeah. Sometimes you may not know where that water at, but he get me to the water.
Get me to the water.
But nah, it's been real good though, man. I felt like that. I had went to my follow up about my wrist, and
I was about to say I didn't see the brace last time I saw you.
Well,
had a brace.
yeah, man. We funny thing is now that I'm about to, so I'm at the next step where it's now I need to start lifting and stuff, and because of that, I got to start wearing a brace because it's like he was saying basically like you ain't been doing nothing on it, so just so it don't get like inflamed and like ticked off, because it might when you start lifting, wear that to alleviate the pain throughout the day, so that way it get a break.
Right.
But that is the next step in my recovery though, so I am progressing. Because at first I was wearing it, don't lift, don't do nothing.
Don't do nothing.
Now it's like, okay, start trying to do stuff and ease into it, but still wear that.
Kind of getting it active.
To help. So yeah, I've been doing that. I've been running my 2 miles, man.
Nice.
Stepped on the scale,
Still where you at?
Yeah, still too. I've never really judged myself by like weight though. I always just look at myself and do I like the way I look at this weight?
Yeah.
Like I typically don't know what I weigh, but I can look at myself and normally tell
yeah,
if I'm on the lighter or heavier side.
Same. I can look at myself like, oh,
I know what I am right now. But yeah, I've been running my 2 miles though. My time keep getting better, man. And the funny thing about that 2 miles, I feel like that's symbolic for my life because it don't necessarily get easier. You just know how to
address it.
Yeah, adjust to it. Like it don't necessarily get easier per
it's
se.
It's still 2 miles.
Yeah, it's 2.
Yeah, it's
regardless.
2.
It's just, and then, but it's like you get better at it though, because like I say, it hurt the same. Like my 2 miles, it don't feel no better from when the first time I ran it until I ran it now. But where it was, where I was at 20 minutes, then 19, then 18, 17. Now I'm like at 16. 40-ish. So my time's getting, so I am getting better.
Yeah, you're getting better.
But it hurt just the same.
Hey, it's nothing alleviating about it.
Yeah, because I'm getting better. So it's like, okay, I can run faster. And that's why I say it's like symbolic for my life. Because at the end of the day, you're going to do the work. Yeah. You're going to get better at it and improve. But at the same time, you still got to actually do it. You just get better.
Yeah. But it hurt the same.
Yeah. So that's where I'm at, man. Like I guess I'm good. I get my first mile in at about 7:30, 7:40 ish. It'd be the second mile. But
that's a quality mile.
Yeah, if I was to run on the treadmill, it'd be faster. The treadmill, like you don't got no choice but to run the same pace. But
that's why I get it in.
But as a runner, I don't like that. Like,
you like to be moving.
Well, I like to attack my stuff differently. Like I don't want to run the same speed throughout. I want to start off real, like set the tone real hard, and kind of find my groove towards the middle, then pace. At the end, then pick it up.
And then kick it up. Okay.
Yeah, so the treadmills don't, I mean, granted, you can change the speed.
How about you can, but you ain't going to be thinking about that.
But I mean, I don't know, the treadmill is agonizing, man.
I like
running outside in nature, man. Outside, because I got different. I run through my neighborhood, so I got different landmarks. I know, okay, I run through here, and I'm not a long distance runner by nature though, so it make it more digestible for me. Right. To be outside. Then I feel like too, it's a higher level of intensity because outside normally be hotter than just being
in the air control.
Even though honestly, these past few weeks the weather been extremely. I done ran in some cold weather, some very windy weather. It's been very inconsistent.
Well, it was before I left. It was very muggy.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I'm about to say. Like,
it's very muggy.
I ran through some. Like, it hadn't really been good weather these past few weeks, and I still been running outside.
Rain tomorrow too.
But yeah, man, I'm getting my miles in. I'm in my mind. I'm gonna really start waking up in the morning and working out. I really do need to start though. I get more out of my day. I like, especially now that I'm about to go into the busy season. It helped me if I can just go home and don't have any tasks left to do after a long day working 12.
That's good.
11, 12 hours,
Yeah, that's
like
good.
So when my work day over, my day really
over. Like I'm done.
It ain't oh no, I still need to go home and do this.
That'll probably help you mentally too.
Yeah, it really do. That way, if I do go for a walk, it's literally a walk.
Yeah,
like, to decompress. It ain't no. I'm running.
Yeah, and you ain't gotta do that, and then make everything else for us. So I gotta do this. Gotta do this.
So that's where I'm at. Like I say, I'm on the up and up. Definitely doing better than I have been doing these past few weeks.
Yeah.
like I said, I attribute a lot that to just routine therapy, but I made it through like my giving up my stuff.
Oh, yeah, you did. Shout out.
And, it's so weird when you get so used to living without stuff. Going back to it, be like, I literally downloaded the social media apps, checked my like DM because people send you stuff, funnies and stuff. I checked all those,
then deleted them.
I deleted the apps. I said, bro, I just don't care to know what other people doing that's not in my.
I'm at that point
immediate life.
And we got a medium for that. Like if I want to show you what I'm doing, I could just send the. If I want to show y'all what I'm doing,
that's what I say. Like people that's in my life, not like extensions. Where it's like, we cool, but I don't really chat with him.
Yeah.
But I think in the mindset, just like where I'm at right now, I just want to be very present in my actual world and like
what you're doing.
The outside is kind of like, I don't really
whatever they could be doing whatever.
I just don't have the capacity for it. It's like it's just a lot going in my own life right now. So it's like, man, I don't really. It's like I just don't really care what nobody else doing. That's not actually in my life.
Yeah, but you are 30 years old. You should feel like that. You know what I mean? Like,
yes. I mean, well, everybody don't be that serious for everybody. They just get on social media, see what's going on in the world. But I mean, I got different now. I mean, I shout out to my Corey. I be on Reddit now, so you get the same information. You just don't know why you getting it. Yeah, like it's so weird.
If you're like, why is this a thing?
No, it's like you get the information, but you just don't know. Like, so if somebody like posts something and it go viral, like some photos or something, they just gonna show you the photos. Okay, no context. But you gonna see them. Then if you go like on hot, because I use literally nothing but Reddit and hot new hip hop right now. So then I go on hot new hip hop and they'll be like, Stuns and her. I'm like, oh, okay, I saw that on Reddit. I just didn't know why I was seeing it, but I saw it. So it give you, I guess, the world, but without opinions. I think that's where that's how I'm consuming stuff right now. I get like stuff, but I don't get opinions or perspectives.
I guess it matters how you can turn it off. Cause I'm on social. Well, I got Twitter. I don't be on Instagram like that. I mean, yesterday I posted a fish sandwich on my stuff, but that I usually post
a fish sandwich from
the Cat Shack.
Where is that at?
That's in like Oak Cliff.
Cat Shack?
It's on Beckley and Brownlee. It's in the hood.
Brownlee? Mm-hmm. Oh, that must be like an Oak Cliff.
Yes.
Cat Shack.
The Cat Shack.
Huh. Okay.
It's good, bro. Next time you
I know there's Catfish Floyd's.
Hey, check out Cat Shack. It was down the street from the house I was working at, and I saw it. And
what else is around that area? Is there like any like places or like other main streets?
Santa, Marcellus.
Okay. Beckley and Marcellus. Oh, you wasn't that deep.
Yeah, I wasn't that deep.
You might have been like in West Dallas ish.
Nah, I was on the other side of 35. I was on the other side of 35. It was like
Cat Shack.
It's like right before. It's like around Keys and stuff. It's in that area.
That's why I said I feel like you in that area when you said Beckley and Marcellus, because I know Marcellus. You can take that.
That's a long.
You can ride that out literally to Rudy's from where.
I'm saying both of those are long streets.
Yeah,
that's why I said Brownlee. Brownlee is a neighborhood street. So
okay,
that's why I said Brownlee. Now
Cat
major
Shack.
street is Beckley and Marcellus.
Out of curiosity, what all did they put on the sandwich?
Shoot, they had lettuce. They had some kind of homemade like. I know it was like ranch mayonnaise based. I mean tartar based.
Was it like a remoulade?
Yeah, it was like light orange.
That's literally a remoulade. I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, but that's what it is.
Remoulade, yeah, that's how you say it.
Yeah, that's what that is.
But I don't.
But it wasn't remoulade.
No, it wasn't remoulade. But it was that. It was a dressing. You know.
And I'm a big sauce guy. That's why I was thinking that I would like that, but you can't give it to me dry.
Nah.
I need something.
Nah, it was
gotta wet that thing.
It was actually pretty good, and they got some good fries. You know, I judge places by their fries. You know, they got some good fries. It's black owned. Go there. They got a food truck too. Got a food truck.
You know me. I literally don't have my standards for fries on the ground as long as they hot.
Man, that mug was good
and not salty.
It was an actual fry. You know.
Like hand cut type.
Yeah, like a hand cut, but it was like thick, like a wedge, but it wasn't a wedge. I wish I could show you.
Like a steak fry?
Yeah, like a steak fry.
I like my fries thick like that. I know that to intimidate some people. I like to get thick fry. I really do.
Yeah, some
people, they run from that.
And it was a big piece of fish. It wasn't like they didn't weigh you.
Short you. What kind of bread was it? Like a roll or like Texas toast?
It was toasted, but it wasn't.
Was it like a bun?
Yeah, like a bun. not quite not a ciabatta, but like
I'm with you.
Might be a potato bun.
Bun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I just didn't know if they put it on like
this.
It was filet though, huh?
It was filet. It was good.
I always thought people would put make a fish sandwich or the fish in the bones. It's like you're gonna have to break it down in your mouth anyway. That ain't even pleasurable.
You shouldn't even serve a fish sandwich if you serving it with bones in it. Like that's just.
I'm really sure it's hard to find places to actually serve fish with bones in it.
Yeah, unless you in like deep parts of Louisiana or your uncle just fine.
Yeah, but I said that's something you get at home.
Yeah, you just.
The wild thing is, it ain't really that much effort to fillet a fish. People just don't be wanting to do it. Like my daddy, sometimes he'd be like, I just didn't do it. Like it really, to fillet a fish, once you done already broke it down, it really ain't too much more. It's
only a couple cuts too.
Yeah.
But anyways, it was a good place. But I interrupted you. What was you saying?
I don't know. How was the family reunion?
Oh yeah. Well, I was letting you finish, man. I was liking your energy, but no, man. I've been gone for a little bit. Last week, actually, like a week ago today, officially. We had our family reunion, and
this was for the mom. Your mom's side.
My mom's side. My mom's side and my grandmother's side. My grandmother's brothers and sisters like that.
Y'all families don't have active family reunions, or has it just been the last few years? It been like this?
This is the first reunion in like 35 years for this family, but we just get together a lot. That's what it is. We just.
Y'all know you had one on your dad's side.
On my dad's side,
they do them every year or every 2 years?
They do them like every year.
Okay, I'm not because I know
every 2
like.
years.
Okay, so it just felt like
it felt like that, and like, but see, and I've been explaining this to people that's been like checking in with me these last week, they was like, oh, that's cool. They didn't understand why I had to be out there so long, but I was like, well, I'm throwing the reunion. Like, you hear about family reunion, you kind of just you think about it like you just showing up and everything is there for you, you know what I'm saying? But I was like behind the scenes. I was definitely on the quote unquote committee. My task was the music. So if you listening on Spotify, you can hear the little scratch. So I had downloaded my little Serato. And God has kept. I have been having a Serato for a little minute. I just haven't been logged in because at one point I was about to be a for show DJ. But thank God I went to New York because I was just about to be a DJ, bro. I was just about to be a 409 DJ. I
didn't know that was in the plan.
Man, that was going to be my side hustle, bro, if I didn't move from Orange, bro. Because I did 09 after party for their class reunion at Suave's. Shout out Suave's if people listening. But, I was like about to because me and the guy, T-Man, shout out to T-Man if you listening, we was really about to start doing that, and I was like, bro, I'm about to be a DJ, but I left. But I mean, hey, but anyways, so I logged back into that thing, and it ain't as easy to DJ as it is back then because it ain't easy just to procure music unless you're just buying it. But luckily, Serato, for those of you that's wondering or is interested, you can link your title to Serato, and whatever's on your title.
I guess that would be a good.
Or you can link
people have title over Apple Music,
and you can use SoundCloud too. I think I guess they got something to do with SoundCloud too. But
I didn't know you had title. I'm just learning all type of stuff about you today,
man. But anyway, yeah. But anyway, I don't got it on my phone. It's just for this. But something else that was dormant until now, I reactivated and paid my little $15 to Jay-Z.
So how many days was the reunion?
It was 3. Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
What did y'all do Friday?
Okay, so anyways, that's what I was saying. Friday, well, I went out there Thursday because we went out there to help set up the building. Friday was like a little meet and greet. We had people come from all over the country, Seattle, Chicago, Nebraska, Cali, Mississippi. Covered a lot of states, you know what I mean? A lot of people came, and of course Texas. But anyways, I was like a little meet and greet. We did some fish, potato salad, dirty rice. And it's Louisiana, so we had sides out the wazoo. Somebody made a little sauce, a coubillon. Don't ask me to explain it. I can't even. I know you was about to.
That just blew my mind.
It's like a red sauce fish type of thing dish. Those all my Creole people know the coubillon. You've probably seen it for sure. It ain't quite etouffee, but it's like a step under that. It ain't etouffee, but it's something like that.
Okay.
Okay, but anyway,
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yeah, but we had like 30 rights and stuff like that. We played a lot of cool little games. My cousin Tavar, shout out Tavar. She was like doing a lot of the games. She did like this little. It was like musical chairs, but it was with cups. You had to pick the cup up off the ground. So people walked around. No, I'm sorry, that was Saturday. Friday, the cup game they played was like, you had to listen to the MC. Jason was the MC, so he was on the mic, and he was
the orange side of the family had a heavy presence there, huh?
Yeah, and Jazz, Jazz was doing some of the cooking, so Jazz was doing the cooking. But shout out to my cousins, Nikki, Kendra, Aaronisha, Leanne. These are people that's not directly Plats, but they contributed heavily. Where it was like shirts, getting the building, signing people in. It was pretty good. It was pretty organized, to be honest with you.
I got a question I got to ask it now. It's relevant. Then you can get back to you.
Okay.
When you went to this family reunion, like what percentage of the people did you know already?
Probably about 60.
About 60%.
Maybe more than that. Like 60%.
Like this is not my first time meeting
you. Yeah,
you.
this is not my first time meeting you. But I would tell you this. You know what? I'm glad you asked that. What even made us want to do the reunion is just because if you've been listening to this pod, you know this. Like, my Uncle Carl died. My Aunt Marva died. Our Uncle Edward died, which is my grandmother's brother. It was just like back-to-back deaths in the last 2-3 years. And we were just like, bro, we tired of, because all these people that was there, I've seen them before, but at funerals. And like, it was like the whole family kind of had the same, like, bro, we tired of seeing each other at funerals. Like,
yeah, gotta gather.
Let's get together for something happy. And that's kind of like what was being said throughout the weekend. Like, it's good to see you, and it's not like somebody dead. You know what I mean? People were saying that, like, I'm happy to see you, and I didn't have to see you under them pretenses because, like, at a funeral, you happy to see these people, but it's under that whole. It's under.
Everybody got heavy hearts.
Heavy hearts. Yeah. This is joyous, like like we here to celebrate us, But anyways, like 60%. Them cousins in California that I said I was hanging out with, they was all there, their kids and stuff like that. But anyways, Friday was just like a meet and greet day. Saturday was like the actual reunion day. We started about 11. And it was in Oberlin, Louisiana. If you know where that's at, it's a very small. It's like Buna. It's like Buna.
Oh, it's that small?
It's that small. The only thing in Oberlin is the Kashada Casino. And I know people know about Kashada. But,
yeah, I didn't know they must have Kashadas all over. I know it's a Kashada somewhere else.
Yeah, there is another one. But anyway, the Kashada, is on the reservation technically. But anyways, and people all had hotels and stuff over there. So even after the reunion, people just meeting up after. It kind of feel like high school. People was going to people's rooms. You know what I mean? Like, hey, I got this room. Everybody just come here. We're going to drink a little bit. Then we're going to go to the casino. It was like that, That was like the after hour play. You know what I mean? And that's what I think helped it. Because if we was in a big city, everybody probably just went to their little corners. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But in this small town, we the only people here. You know what I mean? But anyway, Saturday was cool. That's the actual reunion day, and we had a good little. We ate. We had like a little moment where my grandmothers and her brothers and sisters, they spoke about like the history of the family and how we got there and like descendants and stuff like that. What we descended from and things like that. Heavy Native American presence in our background. There's a rumor. I just should have asked that. There's a rumor that we weren't even slaves. Like my grandma and them people, like they just lived here. Like they was like, well, we from here. Like our family wasn't slaves. You know what I mean? We was like Native Americans.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then y'all just
and we just
crossbreed and
got to where we was. That's the rumor, but all them people in their 80s, so the facts kind of waver at that point. It's hard to get something nailed down. But then we did because it was Easter weekend. We did an Easter egg hunt for the kids. We also did a slideshow that Carla put together. Shout out to Carla.
Y'all really had a heavy Orange family had a heavy presence.
Yeah,
there.
Carla did the slideshow.
I'm assuming y'all have actual family in Oberlin.
Yeah, we do. That's where my grandma Helen is from.
Okay.
She's from
I
Oberlin.
was about to say, because I know typically, well, I don't know how I go in every family, but normally you host it somewhere where
It's the homestead.
where somebody live, like
Yeah.
a group of that family live there.
Yeah, yeah. So Nikki and Kendra, they from there. They're from Oberlin.
Yeah.
And that's where my grandmother and her brothers and sisters grew up. And like that's the other element to this I was about to say. Like all them people out there, they own their houses. They own their land.
Yeah.
So we was in the country, bro. Like, but it was like, I don't know. I'll show you some pictures off mic to just show you. But it's just nice, spacious. You ain't gotta worry about people like bothering you, telling you to turn it down and stuff like that. It's just a very small town, open minded, just open. You know. Saturday was cool. We did the slideshow. What else we did? Some more games. We did like the little musical cup thing. And I did that, you know, starting and stopping the music. It was cool. We had our shirts and stuff. And then Sunday was kind of like the farewell day. So we had like extra chicken and extra fish that we didn't like cook. And Jazz just fried it. He was just like, we went to my Aunt Nell house. My Aunt Nell house is pretty much like the house everybody go to because she got like the biggest yard and stuff. Everybody just slapped their cars up. Jazz was out there just frying chicken, frying fish, 10 in the morning. You know what I mean? We just went out there and we was hanging out and
y'all had sides then, or y'all?
Yeah, we had potato salad, leftover potatoes, all the leftover sides, and people just eating. Then like, I'm about to get out of here. You know what I'm saying? Then some more people, another wave of people will leave. Some people will come back, leave again, stuff like that.
I didn't know you had family in Seattle.
Yeah. Clayton, Charles. Shout out to Charles. But anyways, yeah. And Saturday after we left the building, I bought my speakers and stuff to my Aunt Nell house and I DJ'd out there. It kind of turned into a little party after a while. And I got to get some stuff off at a family reunion. I think I could get off, but I got that peasy off. Okay, Paul, I got peasy off at the family reunion. I did that for you, brother. But no, I had fun. I just like playing the music. That's like a good job for me. Just play the music and like the way it was set up. It was a civic center, so it was just big open space, and they had a kitchen inside the civic center. That's why we was able to cook stuff there, you know. Yeah, but it was a big thing. Just picture like the VFW, and like my table was set up at the front, or at the back, I guess by the stage, and I just had like an area. I just had a good vantage point. I just got to see everybody and things like that. But overall, though, I will say it was nice. It was nice to like. Connect with those people and things like that. Not those people, my people. I had some good conversations. I mean, I had one of my old uncles. He just sit by me while I was DJing. And he was just like, he just put me on game. He was like, "Yeah, man, your grandma used to own this, and like we own that out here. Like, if you come out here, you ain't never got to worry about damn near that pay for nothing. You know what I mean? Like, half these people in this city kin to us anyway. You know what I mean? That type of thing. But it was cool though, and I needed it because Oberlin was in the country. It wasn't much service. That's why I wasn't in a group message like that. I wasn't really even posting because I didn't have service. Yeah. And when I did have service, I was like on the computer and stuff like that. But I needed that disconnect. And it was a good disconnect too. Like when you know I don't have to be on my phone because like you said, living in the moment. Like everything I need is right here. If you got a thought you want to share, go talk to your cousin right there. He'll hear you out. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to post that on Twitter. You got a cousin right there that want to hear you out. You know what I mean? But anyway, yeah. So the reunion was great. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I can't wait. We did a good job. Shout out to everybody that came. If you listen, I know a couple people in our family listen to this mother. So shout out to y'all for coming. Everybody that came. Everybody that helped, everybody that put some money up and stuff like that. And we decided that we're doing it every 2 years. So the next one will be in 2025.
Dang, that sounds like such a futuristic.
I know. And you know, I was going to invite, because Oberlin is like 1 hour from my hometown.
Yeah, I just looked it up.
It's literally like
how far is that?
It's like an hour. And I was going to invite people, you know, our friends and stuff. But like, I was talking to Buddha about this. It's like, you gotta invite people to, because some people friends was there, but like you gotta invite people that know how to talk for themselves.
Yeah.
Like, I can't bring somebody that I got to introduce to everybody. I need somebody to come like, hey, I'm Ed. And you just go off and do your own thing. Like, I need you to be that type of person. You know what I'm saying? But anyways, the good thing about this one, though, we was able to prove to ourselves that we can do it, you know? Mm-hmm. And you know how it is with the next one, more people will join, more people will volunteer with the planning and stuff like that. And it'd be cool. It was cool, though.
Nice.
It was nice, man. But outside of the reunion, the last week, it was. I didn't really get no chance to spend. I didn't really get to spend a lot of time in Orange like that because right when I got there, I left, and when I came back, that's why I just said, hey, I'm just trying to get this crawfish and leave, and I didn't even get no crawfish.
What time did you make it? What time did you leave, like make it back home?
I got back to Dallas at like 6:30.
Okay.
And I left when it was about 1:30. Yeah, like 1:30, 2 o'clock, something like that. The thing is, we went to go get some coffee, but the people said they didn't start serving it till 4 o'clock. I said, what?
4?
4.
Dang.
I said, I don't remember that. Hey, Ed, I said this. I said, I don't remember that, dog. Hey, I said, I don't remember that. I said, I didn't have crawfish here.
I was about to say, you can't go get no crawfish during lunch?
Bro, you could go, bro. Come on, bro. It's Orange, bro. I was like.
Did you go to a few places or you just
I just went to Spain. I just went to Spain. I just went to. I wasn't
That's still wild, though, that you can't get no crawfish in the middle of the day.
But I said this. I said, bro, I've been here in the middle of the day and ate crawfish. I guess whoever cook it don't get in until 4. You know, whoever got the secret recipe. But anyway,
that's kind of wild if you think about it. Like if you had a restaurant and you was trying to serve crawfish, because you know that kind of take a process. So
yeah,
just
do.
Let them sit there.
Yeah,
maybe I do get that. You may want to cook that around.
But
peak time.
I had the thought too. You got to have it around because you want that stuff coming out fresh. You know,
that's why I say. So you probably want to.
But they could have a small pie.
But I guess like during the weekday, like on the weekend, I guess you can kind of ensure.
Yeah, because people are going to be there
around.
Yeah.
Throughout the day, but on the weekday, you know, people be at work, so maybe you do want to wait till more so.
Yeah.
So.
And you know, I mean, and I was sure. I mean, I was like 100% sure I could have found some place to get crawfish.
Yeah,
but I was like,
you could have went across the street.
I didn't want to do all that though, because I wanted to sit down and eat it. I didn't want to like get it in the because they give you the bag, go somewhere. I was like, I said, you know what, Buddha, my bad, but I said I'm gonna just head on out, you know. But anyways, outside of that though, outside of the trip, man, life has just been good. Waiting to hear back from the interview and stuff. That guy that I interviewed with, he's out here. I met him in person yesterday. He seemed like a cool guy.
How did you talk about how it went or no?
The interview?
I don't think you ever talked about that.
Oh, well, yeah.
Was gone
oh, yeah.
That. How did it go?
Oh, yeah. The interview was pretty good, man. We did it virtually over our. The good thing is I'm in the company, so I was able to use our program to do it, which is just Teams. I think if you was outside, I think they do other people on Zoom and stuff like that. But you know, I'm in the company. But anyways, it was a good conversation. I was able to. I think I was able to get my point across about like who I am and what I intend to do and what it would take for me to get out there. You know what I'm saying?
Was it like a very formal interview?
Nah, it wasn't the most formal. It was pretty casual. Not super casual because there were questions. Like he was asking me like, what's the toughest thing y'all ever been through in my life? I just talked about Hurricane Harvey. He asked me, how, what skills do I think I could transfer over to the position? I said, it's funny you say that.
The job I do.
Yeah, the job I do. But I give him some flack because he's a new branch manager as well. He just got hired in that position.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so like he ain't just like no 4 or 5 year branch manager. You know what I mean? Like
that would have tripped me out. I was like, well, I'm going a step up from where I'm at.
Yeah,
so
yeah. But the thing it wasn't just me and him. It was a third party. Okay. The guy that set up the interview, the guy that I told called me to recommend me for the interview, Chad. He was on the thing. He was on the interview.
Was he like vying for you? Or
yeah. He was throwing me little alleys and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
That's nice.
Yeah, he was throwing
person that kind of
know me, kind of know what I do.
Kind of asked you to interview. Did you want it? Then he there to interview.
Yeah,
you, so.
I mean, yeah.
I'm about to say that would create a certain level of comfort with me. I believe.
Yeah, it would. It made it easier.
Was the interview long?
Nah, it's probably like 30 minutes, 40 minutes maybe. But that's because we knew he was coming out here. So like he's gonna be out here this week and I think some of next week too. So I had a chance to talk with him yesterday a little bit. But he's like training for his job with the director, the regional director. So there's not really a lot of time for us to chat. But like,
did they say when they gonna make a decision?
After this week, because he coming up here to train, and he said next week they should say something. So, and that's why like I got a lot of things I want to do, but it's kind of like I gotta wait to see if this job fall through. Like I want to redo my restroom, like in my bed, like buy new sheets and do all that good stuff, redo the room and stuff like that. And I'm like, well, I don't need to do all this yet until I find out if I'm about to have to move or not. You know what I mean? Because that could turn into just packing. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? But I'm waiting to see what happens with that. But I feel confident. We'll see what happens. I'm not really losing anything because they asked me. You know what I mean? Like, I can see if I was going for this job, I was asked to take the interview. So we'll see what happens and things like that. But that was cool. And outside of that, man, just like you said, just trying to get into discipline, routine, eating better. You know what I mean? Things like that. That ironically, I didn't even pig out like that during the family reunion. Like I was DJing, like, bro, DJing. You got to be in front of the laptop for a long time, and like. I had to it was a couple times I had to run to the table so that crazy play. You know what I'm saying? I had playlists. Like I had an old school playlist and a Zydeco. And like Louisiana, it's an easy place to DJ, but like, there's a lot of cuts in Louisiana. Like there's a lot of songs that Louisiana people like that are not on streaming. Yeah. Cause it's just a mashup that's on YouTube that like people just play. Like they just play it. Like, and we know, I mean, we from Orange, so we know that like, bro, you can't find this song nowhere except like YouTube.
Yeah, it's not on streaming.
It's not on streaming, folk.
You was getting a lot of requests.
Yeah. I think which one I had got some of that Nita Baker bounce song.
Yeah. See that kind of stuff.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. I told her, it's my little cousin. I said, man, it's not on Tidal. You know what I'm saying? I said, do you even know who who made that?
You can find that on SoundCloud. I guess that's why they let you do SoundCloud too.
Yeah. So she's like, I don't know who made it. I just know it's Anita Baker and it's a bounce song. I'm like, all right, I just typed it in YouTube, Anita Baker bounce. She's like, there you go right there. I was like, yeah. It was a couple of YouTube songs. I ain't gonna lie.
How quick on you were? How quick was the turnaround on your like request? Like if somebody requested a song, like
if it was
how long they was gonna have to wait to hear it?
Probably like 2 songs.
Okay, you wouldn't give it to them instantly.
Nah, unless it like really fit the vibe. And the people, it was something like that. Like, hey, can you do this? I'm like, see, I can tell you listening to the vibe. Like some people just come and just want to hear what they want to hear. I say, like I'm in the middle of we playing Young Boy, and we playing like songs with like bass. Yeah, you coming looking for Aretha Franklin? It's like you ain't about to get there right now, sweetheart. I don't care if you is my auntie. You know what I'm saying? Like you have to wait till we hit the turnaround. You know, we had to bid a couple blocks, and then I'll throw you in there. You got to be very temperamental.
I can't. There's some people DJ, and I just don't like.
And some people,
well, you know, like some people, like it'll be like a game night. Y'all drinking this stuff, and they trying to play like chill. Super chill. Yeah. I'm like, bro, no, like
bro, we trying to stay up. Yeah.
I'm put us to sleep,
and then like maintaining like the vibe. And you know what's
there'd be some people, they really don't be having that awareness. They just, like you say, this is what they hear, what they want to hear.
Bro. And then when you don't play, they look at you every time another song.
Yeah, we standing up, drinking, having a good time. But yeah, let's play some.
I got a couple of these
music right now.
Couple of these. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I can't do it right now. Like you hear this stuff, like this is 3 6 Mafia playing. Like this, you think I can just go from that to freaking Bobby Womack? I can't, man.
That's the kind of stuff you talking about. Like, let me work down.
Let me work down. Like
I work down.
Like I got you, but I got to get there. Same thing with that bounce song. I said, girl, do you hear this? This is King George playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I can't just go King George to just bounce music. Like I said, but we gonna get there though.
That's why I be understand. Well, kinda. I be understanding why DJs don't take requests sometimes. Yeah. Or you don't get your request to the end.
You just say
because people do they done worked on their whole little mix and stuff. How they want the night to go. Yeah. Now you just want me to insert something random that they don't even fit the vibe. Yeah, that's bro. The thing.
Then it's always that person that like requests a song that don't know the name of the song, Hey,
you know, it go like I'm like, bro, see, you don't. I say, bro, you should like look that up before you come up here. Like, you should have Googled that.
You should have Googled that. But I will say that I used to be a requester in the kickback in the party, but I wasn't a heavy requester.
Yeah.
And I was like a well requester. Like, I used to be like, okay, he's playing this. Okay. Hey, throw that in. And he'd be like, oh, yeah.
I've gotten better at my requests.
Yeah.
The timing of it, BPMs and all that. There, these days, I just
let them have it.
You know me. I at this point with my history with DJs, I gotta just let it play and don't pay it no mind. Hope it ain't too loud to where I can't not. Sometimes it'd be so loud you can't ignore it.
Yeah, yeah. And sometimes I just be like, man, I be like, bro, he just played this kind of song consecutively. Ain't nothing happened.
But it'd be so wild though, because for me, I think because I enjoy some music. I enjoy music so much, like that will dictate the time I have.
It
like
1,000%.
Like if the music really good, it's gonna be a great time. Or if the music, then I'm even if you're really trying to enjoy yourself, it's kind of like you can't even all the way into your bag, because
But how many times have we been together and we've been at an initial spot? And it's straight, and then like we've talked, we gave this example before, how like okay, people thinking of moving to other spots. Okay, we think about going here, think about going here. I always say that I say the same thing every time we out. I say, hey, I ain't gonna lie, I'm drunk. I just want to hear my music.
Yeah,
I don't care where we go, as long as they playing like my music, and I don't mean my like just juju. I'm talking about like y'all know our community music, like Don't bring me to no honky tonk. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I leave that one unless it's brick and barley, because that's the only thing they got out there. But I always say the same. Like, bro, as long as they playing like our music, I go to a two-steppers lounge and just vibe out with them before I just go to a little country bar on like in Deep Ellum or something.
Somewhere where they just playing straight pop
music. I be like, music definitely dictates my time.
Yeah,
it
I don't
dictates
like that about me, but it do. But then too, that's why I appreciate when I do come across a good DJ, because I be like, thank you. When I come across a good DJ these days, I like get their Instagram. I be like, I need to know where you gonna be, just in case I want to go out. I know where I can go out.
I'm laughing because I've seen it. I literally
follow DJs that I like in the city. That way, if I do want to do something, I'm like, okay, well, where they at? Or okay, they be here. Okay, so this is where the music gonna be.
Yeah, you right though.
Because I'm that guy. Like, I'm not just going somewhere just because. Nah.
Yeah. No, you right though. I didn't see you go to like, hey, get his information.
Yeah, I do, because
and they be like, hey, we be the whole night. They be like, yeah, I got his information. I followed him. Yeah.
Telling you, man, a good DJ it's
hard to come by, bro.
It's hard to come by.
It's hard to come by, man.
Especially these days where DJ is made easier. Not like from a technicality standpoint, because they got all the different programs and softwares now to where like. It literally will do it for you. Like, you don't even got to do your own transitions and stuff. You can just automatically populate that and do that. Yeah, it just automatically do that. You pretty much just doing a playlist at that point. And
you just pressing play and stuff. Well, you can set it up to play it by itself.
It's just a playlist and it'll just groove out by itself.
All they gonna do is put their little tags.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So, yeah, man. I appreciate a good DJ. Then too, it's a good DJ when it's some songs you gonna hear, but then it be like stuff you ain't heard in a while.
Your birthday, when we went out for your birthday, and the nighttime activity we did, and when he played Larry June.
Oh yeah, y'all enjoy.
Me and my core looked at each other like, what? I was like, I ain't never thought I'd hear a Larry June song like in the club, and it wasn't like, y'all. This wasn't like at the end of the club. This wasn't the building up like people feeling it. This was like
he played that in like the height of it. If
people
I remember
standing
right.
up, standing up, and he played. I was like, what the? But then you know what? I turned around. I said, remember, I was like, that's, and I was like, man, I knew it. That's the DJ from UNT, and I was like, see, I knew it had to be somebody that knew something. Like I was like, he knows something. But you right though.
So,
you hear one of them deep cuts in there, you be like, what?
See, I don't know. Me as a DJ, I'd be like super insecure. Like, I would literally go off the crowd. Like, I wouldn't just have the confidence to sit through a whole song if nobody enjoying it.
If nobody moving and nothing.
Especially if you like got them moving. Because you know, like it'd be that time where like sometimes at a party the DJ finally missing. That's when you go get your drink water and stuff. Because it just ain't that. Then you got to wait for somebody to get back on the dance floor. Yeah. Like I'd be super self conscious of that, like or aware that like if I see people migrating, I'd be like, I'm not losing y'all. I'm not losing y'all.
Yeah, you right though.
I would be like that.
That would be kind of crazy. Like you play something, everybody get up, start going get drinks and stuff. Like
or you can tell like, or the momentum change where everybody really just move and then
everybody just start getting.
And I'm gonna say start checking the phones and other stuff. I'd be like,
yeah,
I'm not losing them. I can't lose them.
Yeah.
But that's interesting though. That'd be a challenge though, because then too, you know, it's like them peak energy songs, but you kind of got to save them.
And bro, that's what I be telling people. I be like, bro, you can't go in there and
can't just shoot your proverbial.
I'm about to say
too soon.
Patreon, I'll tell you, Patreon, but
yeah, man,
you know,
timing of it,
bro. You can't just let that go. Boom, 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 boom.
Like, it's like, dang, what's the rest of the night? How you gonna follow that up?
Yeah. Just imagine you let all the songs, and you know we in the age where people don't let the whole same song play. You get like a minute and a half. You didn't ran through 10 bangers. Like, well, you still got like 3 hours left of this club.
What happens now?
What happens now? Then when you bring it back, you know it got to be like superstar songs to play twice. Like,
nah, I don't really want to hear that.
Yeah, bro. I mean, it ain't a song since the Controller days. Like in the one like that.
Yeah,
it ain't been a song that I'm just like, okay, if he play that again, it's just
to my recent memory, the best DJ sets I done like been a part of recently was the first time we went to Skeena.
Yes,
like about a year ago.
Yeah,
during the summer.
Ago.
That was one of the really good ones.
That was a deep bag. He was in a deep bag.
And then
I think that might have been 2 people. They was in
whoever that whole
it was like
that night because I think they did switch off when it went from R&B to
but he kept it
music.
up. He kept it up. The handoff was good.
Yeah, I might say because even during the R&B night, it'd be a lot of those songs. I've never realized there's a lot of R&B I never just heard in public settings.
Yeah,
like most R&B I've only ever heard like amongst myself or very small intimate groups.
But it's weird because everybody listens to it.
Yeah,
like so
like,
everybody knows.
Songs like I've never heard this in public. I do that all the time with R&B because I feel like rap gets played out typically everywhere, but like it was a lot of Drake songs. I was like, bro, I've never heard this in public before.
Yeah, that's true.
But that time, and then like I just go back to wait, was you there? My core graduation.
I missed that one. I missed that one,
bro. Now that
I heard
that was one of them times where I literally did like, you know, like normally you get a time to just like you, like I say, where it'd be like they finally kill it and play like a song that ain't the best, and that's when you go
get your drinks.
No, you just had to aggressively go because it was never gonna stop. Like it was one of them times like that where it was like
I can't.
It ain't a natural break point. You just gotta like make that decision for yourself.
Yeah.
What about you? What was some of the best like DJ sets you've heard in recent memory? I did enjoy your birthday night. The most recent one was your birthday night, and it wasn't just a Larry Jones song. He was playing a lot of young people music. I was a little lost a little bit because Paul had a great time too. A lot of them songs I didn't know either. Man, you know you're a little bit more hipper with the music.
But he was getting off Travis Scott. He did Through the Late Night. He did Way Back.
Yeah, I mean, I was there for those. You know, he did a lot of like.
But see, I'm saying like, I mean, I didn't know half them songs either. Though.
Okay.
But what I'm saying is, the songs he did, like the total body.
Oh yeah, he kept the energy up. Yeah, the
total
energy
body
was
of
there.
work. Like I'm just talking about like. Well, I was still into it. I didn't know the song, but I was into it. Too. Even if we were just watching Paul do his thing, I was like, okay, for sure. Because that used to be us, like you know. But that one, shoot, I don't care. My graduation, that one was good, but I think we had the energy that night.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't know. It was a good night. It was great night. One of the best nights. I think
that might have been more us than the DJ.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I think cause
and to be honest, you could pick any UNT party from my undergrad year, like very freshman year, Untamed, the first one.
Yeah,
Untamed 2. I've been all these videos too. They on YouTube. Them was good. I'm trying to think. When the last? But them someone that just jump out to me. But there's a lot more. I didn't see. There was a lot more like in that 2010 to 2014.
Yeah, I must say that was like around the time when you didn't even have to worry about that. That's why I said I feel like, it's like that's when like you. If you was DJ and you was DJ, you wasn't like
after like 2014 is kind of when it started.
Because that's why I'm like now that's why I'm like even aware of it because back then it was just a given.
It was a standard. Like
it was just gonna rock.
Now, it was just gonna
like
rock.
I said, you might get a little pause, but it's even if you don't like it, everybody else still
everybody like it. Exactly.
It just might not be a you.
Yeah, it might not be a you. Yeah, it might not be a you.
But now
the parties from my high school days. That was just like a given. Like this was
you don't worry about that. Yeah, that's why I say it'd be now where it's like I got a higher level of appreciation because it just don't be like that.
Yeah, and you know what's so funny because you're off social media right now. There is like a running joke or a running sentiment of like how people don't like the club now and like they kind of like tired of hearing the same songs. And it was just like some people's under the people been giving their opinion, like you said. Like, you know, that's because DJ's playing the same 40 songs. You know what I'm saying? I'll be like, they are. Like you know, we can go to a hookah lounge right now. I can tell you every song we gonna hear. You know what I'm saying? Like,
but then too, it'd be a lot of them songs, just the songs people want to hear too.
Yeah.
So it's like you catering to people.
Yeah, but like
the popular songs are somebody's favorite song right now. So.
But I feel like you could like mix those good songs in. Like I wouldn't play Tomorrow Too. By and then backdoor with Finesse 2 times. Like I would play Tomorrow Too, just good songs in between, and then hit him with Finesse 2 times. Now even like you gonna get a reaction from Tomorrow Too straight into Finesse 2 times too. Like you gonna get a reaction, but it might. I don't think it's gonna live. You know what I'm saying? Because you got the whole thing after that. But if you space them out like that.
But that's why I like when we had started going to that place kind of consistently because I like getting a pulse on what people listening to.
Now, the first time we went there, not us, but when me and my Coy went there for a birthday party, that little chick, that's the second most recent. First is yours and then is that one. Because she was in her Duffy.
But see, once we started going every week, it was like same songs because we almost coming too often. But it was only once a week. Yeah, that's why I was like, I can imagine people that be somewhere multiple times a week. Like I would get completely burnt out.
Man.
That's why I said I don't know if I could be a DJ because I would like just get so burnt out on hearing the same music over and over and over. And you would be like, they want to hear this, they want to do that. Yes, that's what I say. Some stuff you cannot not play, no matter if you done heard it.
Mm-hmm. And like depending on where you at geographically, people got their different. You got your different sets. In Dallas, you're gonna get your little Louisiana set, and they're gonna play S word. Might be down. You might get IND.
Yeah, I might say
independent. Yeah. And then you're gonna get a couple of them bounce songs that they talk about.
But I'm like you. I do like when you just. I know you gotta play the popular stuff, but when you just give me good stuff in between it ain't necessarily just new stuff. You could play like a quality
song. You could play like a banger.
Yeah, it just don't gotta be like a new banger, exactly. Like a top 40 hit right now.
Because in my mind, I know these are songs. These are like the room shakers.
Yeah,
but like. If you build it up, that's why that night at Esquina was so good. Because he was just hitting like quality R&B. Yeah. It was just quality R&B.
That wasn't just a bunch of new. That was just good music.
Good music, and then he hit us with like a scissor song. He's like, because that's newer, but it's like we already in that mode, and that's why that hit harder. He's like. That way you look at your homeboy like, boy,
I feel like that's why like R&B nights are emerging more because it gives you a wider range. Because it ain't like nothing you just necessarily have to play in an R&B night.
Exactly.
Compared to if it's just a normal hip hop night, like you said, certain songs you gotta play, but R&B just open you up because R&B been going on for a long time.
And I was about to say R&B don't have that much of a timestamp.
Yeah, so
like you can play a Genuine song and people gonna react
crazy. He played something out that Confessions tape, that Superstar.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that's what I said. I feel like that R&B just give you like a wider range to play with. You ain't as restricted.
Exactly, and you can go all the way to the 70s. 80s.
Ain't gonna say a word.
Nobody gonna say a word because it's R&B. Like Now, if I play LL Cool J, you know,
Yeah, they're gonna look at you while
unless
you play Lil Ron DMC.
except the real hip hop heads, somebody in there,
no PNB rocking in the middle of the peak of the night.
Yeah, you can't do that. You can't do that. You can't play Death Certificate. You know what I'm saying? You can't play Death Certificate in the middle after the Lil Baby song. They like,
you can't do that after freestyle.
Yeah, they're gonna be like this. I best for Ice Cube, but why that? You know, like, you know what I'm saying? Why that? You know,
yeah, R&B, like you say, it ain't as restricted by time. But
also in the R&B night, like that night, like people would. Like you can go R&B to hip hop, you know what I'm saying? Like you could transition into that. I don't think you can do the other way around. Like, cause you start playing, people don't think the club about to close. You know what I'm saying? You start with rap and then you just start doing R&B.
Yeah, that's literally how they normally shut that.
That is how they.
Down.
Yeah, that is.
Like
That's how
start
you
playing R&B to get you to calm down.
Yeah, they start winding you down and then
get the rah.
Actually, you actually very that's very true. Yeah, but R&B at least the door open so. And it is starting to get popular. You know, I've been, of course, I come across the little flyers and stuff like that. Now,
they actually got a cigar lounge out here that they say it's supposed to be. That'd be like having a DJ. It'd be very lively, they say.
Oh, man.
For like the older folks. I know the name. I'm just not going to say it on here.
Okay, you don't want to blow up the spot? Mm-mm. Okay. Does that mean you want to go?
Yeah.
Okay. But no, I did want to bring this back up because you did mention it earlier, and I like this feature of the Serato. You can organize the song by BPMs. And
so that just automatically kind of keep you on tempo.
Yeah. And it's like I'm looking at them, and it's crazy. Like it's crazy to see which songs are at what BPM. Like I think the highest BPM song I got in my library. And if you got this, just put in the comments what's yours. "Swing My Way" is the high one at 140.
"Swing My Way" by who?
That's that. It's an old song. It's "Sure Look Good to Me." Now, would you please swing my? That's what Bryson Tiller sampled for "Don't." But anyway, the second one is 139, "Power" by Young Thug. And I was like, I had the same face. I was like, I started hearing it in my head.
You just don't have a lot of tempo stuff on there.
Nah, well, some stuff don't register because I haven't played it yet.
Oh, okay.
But that's just what I got from what I played.
So I see my thing got no bounce on there.
No, I got bounce on there, man. I got bounce on there.
I know they got a higher BPM. That's interesting, though. I know all the West Side Gun stuff.
Oh, I guess I should have said the low, but you do have to understand. This library I'm showing you was built for the reunion, so I ain't got my personal means on there.
I'm about to say, I know that West Side Gun BPM is super, 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 super low.
Mm-hmm. I know them are probably like 50.
But yeah, it's interesting. Like I say, I feel like for me, music like definitely dictate the time I have when I be out and about. Like you say, unless you just on a different aggressive type of time where you just got a good group around you and y'all gonna enjoy yourselves regardless.
But that's what I was just about to say. Just like leisure activities and entertainment in general, just going out culture is just like it's just hard now. And it ain't hard, but it's just like I kind of just know what I'm getting. Back in the day, you kind of used to be a little mystery, like. I don't know what I'm going to see tonight. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what I'm going to hear tonight. I don't know what I'm going to see tonight. Mm-hmm. Now it's kind of like I get it. Like I know what I'm doing tonight. You know what I'm saying? I know what I'm be like. I was thinking about throwing a party. And I thought this would be a cool hashtag. Dance or go home.
Yeah, I was going to say that kind of go into what we always say. Hashtag bring back the dance
Bring back the dance floor, man. Like, but people used to hate the dance floor, but like, those were just like kind of like pessimistic people. Anyway.
But I feel like too. It's like
a common ground, man.
I feel like in general, more people used to dance.
Yes,
and then it's like I feel like it used to be cool to dance. Then somewhere along the lines, the cool people couldn't dance, so then it became cool to not dance.
Yeah,
but they just can't dance.
Yes.
Yeah. But then it became cool because the cool people can't dance. So now just dancing not cool.
Yeah. And the cool people wanted to be there, but they didn't want to have to be relegated to the dance floor. Okay, well, let's just get a section.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
So then section started. But yeah, man, I feel like that's just the thing where I just feel like people can't dance like that these days. So that's why people like I don't dance. Well, really, they just really can't dance.
Can't dance. But like, I also think camera phones messed it up.
Oh yeah, because people got more self conscious. Because I'm about to say, even people that couldn't dance, they still give you a little something. But now everybody just fear of being recorded.
Nobody want to be on. Nobody want to be the next thing on Twitter being memed and stuff like that.
Being laughed at about.
You know what I mean? But like, because even in the 2010, 2011, we had smartphones with cameras, but like. People weren't thinking about
it wasn't used. That wasn't
used for you.
To try to embarrass.
You was almost kind of weird to be in a party with. They're like, dude, what you
just have your phone out if you wasn't just texting real quick.
Somebody would like kind of beat you. We about to beat you, but what you recording it here for? Like they would just do that. Like
compared to now, that's all you see.
Yeah,
room full of phones just out.
You know, and I think that's something to do with it too. On top of the thing like that,
cell phones really ruined a lot of stuff.
They did.
Or smartphones,
exposure, bro,
and social media. It really took away a lot of stuff. It really took away the social component in real life.
Yeah,
the irony.
Yeah,
social media took away the social component
because it used to be like this, man.
In real life,
it used to be like this. I'll just say this before we start wrapping up. Like when I used to go to a party. Well, we used to go to a party because half the parties I didn't went to was been with y'all. You know what I'm saying? Like, it did, like, it's kind of like you knew you was going to be dancing.
Yeah.
And wasn't nobody going to judge you for dancing because, like, we all in here dancing. Mm-hmm. If you good, you good. If you bad, but you doing it.
Yeah.
And you having a good time how you want to. And nobody looked at you weird. Like, you go to school one day, somebody might be like, hey, I saw you. You know what I'm saying? And that'd be it. Like, that'd just be the end of that. Like, nowadays, it live on, and you know what I mean. You become a character and stuff like that. But I like the what they call it, sacred. It was sacred. Yeah. It was sacred because, like, bro, for this night and this place for these 3 little hours, we just having a good time. And after that, we'll go back to the monotony of the world. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I definitely miss that. You know, I really do miss that. Just outside. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But yeah. So
that is funny though, because too, that's why now if you go to like a place with more so like an older demographic, they all in there dancing.
They dancing, and I like that.
That's what they do.
That's how they came up. Like that's the idea of fun. Like
y'all want to just sit somewhere and drink and just stand.
You know, like my uncles and something like y'all be dancing no more. Like nah, man.
It's literally not a dance for they. They realize they can make way more money just putting these couches places.
Yeah. But I don't know. Maybe it'll. I don't know if it'll.
You know how time works. Stuff just circle back around.
I'm about to say it'll come back. Yeah, it'll come back. But we'll probably be old enough to just go out there and laugh at them at that point. But but no, man. Well, we had a topic, but I guess we just table it. But
that'd be for 107.
Materialism. How you deal with it? Answer that question for us for next week, man. I might put a little question on Facebook. I'm gonna start doing that again. Put the questions on Facebook, and people can respond to them, and we can answer them next week. But no, man. All in all, though, it's good to be back. Though, good to see you. When last time I saw you?
Back. I don't know. I feel like I hadn't saw you in a while, man.
Like two weeks.
I mean, yeah, you know, I'm used to seeing you once a week now. So if it's longer than once a week, it just feels like a while.
It feels a long time. Because even when I was waiting for you to get back, I was like, I ain't seen you in a long time.
It's been 2 weeks, but that's long by our standard these days. Yeah. You gonna wait to give us your fight prediction till next week, or you gonna give it now before we go? Are we talking about the Ryan Garcia?
We'll see you in Tank. Man, no, I'll give me next week.
Okay.
What's your playoff prediction? You know
what? You just want the first round? Since we in the first round. I mean, we're gonna beat the Clippers, but in like 6.
Remember, I told you I wanted the Clippers.
Oh well, you got your wish, bro.
I did get my wish. I told you that. I told you like in 2. Like,
I mean, that'll be a great barometer. Might be the hardest team we face.
I was about to say we beat them. We kind of straight after that. I don't know though.
I don't think nobody is as complete and deep as them, depending on what you think of the Nuggets. But I don't think that much of the Nuggets personally. So
I don't think that much of the Clippers. So. Only people I fear them boys up there. But hey.
Boys up there on the west side.
Mm-hmm. The Warriors.
Oh man, they
see. You
don't know what you got to see what the playoffs gonna look like for them, because you know they can't win away games. So if that's still gonna plague them, because heck, they got to get past the Kings.
The Kings.
So
yeah, the Kings.
That's gonna be a good barometer for them too.
That's a tough out.
Yeah, them boys ain't gonna just lay down. So
yeah.
That starts Saturday. I ain't gonna lie. I've loved the first round of the play, like the earlier rounds when it's a bunch of games every single day. Because, once it get later on, it'd be a game every other day. Then once it gets to the finals, it's a game once every 3 days. But the first round,
it's just always something to watch.
Bro, it's literally 4 games a day.
It's something to watch.
So I love it.
It's exciting.
Yeah. So
and it's just good because something's on the line.
Yeah. So like for me, like Saturday, I didn't even think, well, what I'm going to do. Games literally start at 12 and they go all night. And then it ain't like, I feel like it's more, it's a word they use all the time. It's more parody in the NBA. So it ain't like extreme, like 1 versus 8 ain't I don't have to watch that. It's like, oh, no, I mean, check that out. Yeah,
because it has been seasons like, I don't even need to watch
You don't need to watch certain series. Now, whoever the Bucks play, you don't have to watch that. But on the West, the Nuggets, whoever they end up playing out of the Timberwolves or the Thunder. Hey, bro,
I like
Thunder,
them. I like them boys.
They ain't gonna have, I don't know what they gonna do with Jokic, but
I like them boys.
I ain't just, that's gonna end in 6 or 7.
Yeah,
no matter what, they gonna get them at least 2.
Yeah, that's not no short series. That's gonna be a long one.
Yeah, man. Like I say, so Saturday, that's my Saturday, man. Probably my Sunday. It's 4 games every day.
Probably my Saturday, Sunday too. It's probably what I got to. Yeah. Man. I only got nothing this weekend. Oh, I do want to shout out to what's her name? Oh man. Oh, my grandmother. Her birthday. I'm sorry.
I thought you was about to say something like distant person.
But my grandmother Friday the 6th last week. That's something else we did. That was her birthday. Okay. She turned 89. So shout out to you. Come on, Helen. 89, man. I told her I'd give her a shout out on the podcast. 89. So shout out to you, grandma. But happy birthday, Coop. Happy birthday, Coop. Happy birthday, Trey. Happy birthday, Trey.
Since we're getting birthdays off, happy birthday to my niece, Layla.
Hey, happy birthday.
Big 4.
Dang, my little nephew turned 4 already. Dang. 4 already.
Okay, help you need
more already. But happy birthday to them boys, man. I know yours already. I think that's all we got.
Yeah, man.
But no, man. If you're going out in these streets, man, summertime coming up. I guess this is a good episode when it getting hotter and outside, about to be outside, man.
Summer, man, give us DJs try.
Yeah,
just try.
Give us some vibe, man. Let people get up. Make people
we know y'all the songs y'all gotta play, but throw it in the mix, man. Don't let that just be the whole set.
Don't let that be everything.
We get it. We know you gotta play it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
No, go ahead. No. Say it.
I was just about to say, it's so crazy. Like some people, they just like very casual music fans, so they only know
them songs.
Popular, or like I said, it's not the fact that it don't have to be a popular song, but it don't have to just be popular from now. Yeah.
Give
me a 2016, Bob. Give me a 2017, Bob.
Take me back to that time a little bit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, man.
You don't got to just be 2020 to 2020.
Oh, heck, or 2022, 2023.
Yeah, you're right.
But this has been episode 106 of the Transferable Experience podcast. Like always, remember to do all the things on all the things, and we will talk to y'all next week.